I'm here at Northampton High School. I've been talking to people here as they're being accounted for, as they're making sure that everybody is all right here. I'm talking to Ruth and Joanne. They're from New Jersey and telling me that they lived through Hurricane Sandy, but you're telling me this was actually worse for you. Why was it worse?
Because we were right in it. We weren't like Hurricane Sandy was more at the shore. This was right in it. We were literally watching stuff fly past our campers, hit our campers, shaking our campers, and then we saw the people down the street whose campers were literally flipped over and destroyed. So it's very terrifying. I was scared, really terrified. So
okay, and take me through. I mean, you're really emotional talking about it.
I'm sorry.
No. I mean, it sounds like a terrifying experience. What happened?
We heard the thunderstorm, and the thunder was incredible, so loud. It really scared us. And then we went outside, and luckily we had cleaned up a lot of our stuff from the night before. But people that didn't, you had easy ups flying and chairs flying, and it was just horrible. The hail was this big. We have pictures of hail that just was huge. So yeah, it was just, everything was flying and shaking the campers, and it was really scary. And then we heard people start screaming and running down the street, and then you could see all the campers that were flipped over.
Right,
so,
and you were in a camper?
We were fine. We were fine.
No,
we were absolutely so damn
lucky.
So
Very
damn lucky.
lucky.
Yeah. So.
And when you came out of your camper, what did you see?
I saw debris all over the place, and then I walked in, there was water. I was in like 3 or 4 inches of water when I came out, and then when I walked down the street, I heard somebody say people are hurt, and because I didn't see anything right around us. And then when I walked down, that's when I saw the campers on their sides, and one was just totally destroyed. It looked like you see in Iowa when a tornado goes through a town and everything is just in bits and pieces, and that's just how it was.
Right, we've been hearing people describe it as a war zone.
Yes, that's what it looked like.
Yeah, people were trapped in their campers. The one lady had a broken leg and everything. It took forever to get her. Like I said, they cut off the top of a picnic table to evacuate the one man out of his camper that had a broken collarbone and leg. There was no other way to. People just were helping people. It was incredible, the help that came out. So.
And the campground was good.
Yeah.
The campground was very good, keeping us informed. They wanted accountability. They already called my cell phone too after I already checked in, but they did want to make sure that we were okay.
Yeah, so some good at least is coming out of this.
Yes.
Right?
There were so many people helping other people. It was awesome. It was awesome.
It's nice to see people come together when something like this happens, because there were firemen there that are on vacation that really came and helped and did whatever they can to make sure people got out safe.
Okay, and when you were walking around afterwards, what were you doing? Were you seeing people and helping? What was going on?
I actually went around and I was telling people to shut their propane tanks off. I asked the fire company, would you like me to do that? And they said yes, and so that's what I did. Right. We have a friend that's here. We went and made sure that they were okay. And then when I heard another storm was coming, and that's when I said we may have to make sure we're in the bathhouse this time. I wasn't going to take a chance.
We were going around telling people in the bathhouse. The firemen told us to go and make sure all the walking wounded to go down to the pavilion so they could triage them there while they were evacuating other people, because there were just so many people hurt. So, especially on the other side, there was a lot of people hurt out there.
We didn't even get over there.
So.
And making it out of this okay, how are you feeling right now?
I just wish my husband.
I'm still I'm very emotional right now. So, I'm just glad I'm with my friends and my family. So.
Right.
I had my 3 kids. We were all in the back, and then I started thinking that was the worst spot to be in, because if that camper flipped, because I have a 5th wheel, and if it came and just flipped the camper, it would have flipped us backwards, and all that glass would have been right there, right where we were sitting. But next time I'm going someplace else.
All right.
It is a nice campground. It really is a beautiful campground. It's just one of those things.
Right.
Yeah.
And is there any hope for you getting home anytime soon and back to New Jersey?
Luckily my husband's here, and I'm sure hers is on the way as soon as you heard
I'm
this.
hoping
I
he's
know
on the
how
way
he is.
because I just want to go home now.
We just want to go home.
Yeah.
Right, understandable. Well, thank you so much for your time,
Thank
and
you.
I'm glad you made it out okay.
Thank you very much.
All right, thanks very much.
Yes, thank you.
All right, Katie and Don, back to you. We've heard so many stories here about how this looked absolutely like a war zone, about how it was so torn apart and how fast that emergency response was. We're going to keep talking to people and bring you as much information as we can from here. Again, Katie and Don, back to you.
All right.